Scientists have proved that they lie. Who's getting another shot? The Earth most likely is flat.
Right.
This guy brings...
Right, again, I don't want to hear why someone gives me their opinion on why Earth's most likely. This isn't a probability discussion. There's not a likelihood of Earth being flat. It's measured flat. For everyone. Doesn't matter if you've got a globe belief. You still measure it flat. That's not ambiguous. That's not a balance of probability. It is certainly not my belief.
That's right. It's true. That's right.
Who didn't take ivermectin because it didn't work? They lied. So I don't want to hear you learn from a scientist.
Right. He doesn't know what science is.
Correct. He doesn't know what science is. No. So when you say science lied, science is a method. It doesn't have the ability to lie. It's not got lips. Yeah? Men lie. Men claim to have science. That doesn't mean that science or scientists have lied. To be a scientist, you're somebody that's either coming up with a hypothesis or varying and manipulating that which has been come up with by someone else as a supposed cause to see if it causes the effect or not. And if it does cause the effect, you validate your hypothesis. If it doesn't cause the effect, you validate your hypothesis in the alternative or null. So science only has empirical outcomes attached to it if the methodology has been adhered to correctly. Now, when men say, I've got science, check out my statistics, check out my group studies, check out my peer-reviewed paper, that isn't science. They lied to you. Now you think science has lied. No, real science can't lie. It's an empirical-based methodology.
Yeah, that's the feast of nonsense. That's pushed is that science is lied to us, even though all of our technology is based on our scientific understandings, so no, science didn't lie to you. There are certain fields out there that wanted to claim the validity of science without formulating a hypothesis and doing an experiment.
Yeah, but I can remember way before Flat Earth, my son used to say, science doesn't prove, it just disproves.
That's a stupid statement. If you disprove something, you automatically prove something. So it wasn't that then? Oh, you proved it wasn't that? Just disproves. That's a stupid statement. In reality, science has a scientific prediction, otherwise known as a hypothesis. It has two sides to it. One is called the null, otherwise known as a zero difference result. That is to say, you vary and manipulate something you think will cause an effect you're studying, and it doesn't cause it. That's a null hypothesis. If A, not B. If I vary A, B will not happen. B being the thing you're trying to get to happen. An alternative hypothesis alongside the null, zero difference result, is the antithesis of your null. That is to say, you say A will cause B. So if A, then B. B being the phenomenon you are studying, A being the presumed cause of that effect, yet to be varied. Now, one of those two outcomes, and there are only two outcomes in a scientific prediction, A causes B, or A does not cause B. Those are the only two outcomes. There's only one outcome from a scientific prediction. Proof. It's the only thing that can occur. Now, that's very useful to have a method that only provides proof. It either proves that wasn't the cause, or it proves it was. Either way, one of those two things will be proven. It's the only outcome. Now, liars, that's men, say, I'm a scientist. Why? Well, because I say the sky is made of cheese. Science! Oh, right. Have you put that through a predictive methodology of cause and effect reasoning? Nope. I'm a scientist. And I got my paper peer-reviewed. So it's definitely science. No. No. When you, the guy in this video that we're covering now, sees that somebody claiming to be a scientist has made a claim that turned out not to be true, that does not mean science lied. It means a man lied.
It's all nonsense. All right, sorry, I'm going.
No, it's okay. And to your point, I do a section on a podcast every Tuesday called, and I've been doing it now for 2 years, called Lucky Unlucky.
Yeah.
Where I say, okay, if you're lucky, you caught, some sort of weird side effect that reads like a book of witches spells. And if you're unlucky, you catch suddenly, unexpectedly, short illness, brief illness, blah, 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 and then you're done.
I saw something. Now, this guy's a flat earther. That is definitely a name that people like to throw around.
Right.
And it's like, it's an insult. It's just another insult and a way to poo-poo people.
Sure.
I saw this video, and this is something that everyone listening and watching, you can go test it out. So here's a guy explaining to you why we believe what we believe.
Who cares? When you say you can test something, again, that fits into the genre that you've just poo-pooed. Test, in scientific vernacular, is an experiment. It's actually called a hypothesis test. The hypothesis is what I just explained. The methodology that gives you only two outcomes, A causes B or A doesn't cause B. That's a hypothesis. And to test the hypothesis is to vary that which you think will cause the effect you're studying. That's a test. Now, when you say some guy has got a test to show why we believe, I immediately shut down. I just go, no. Multiple category errors here.
And why the Earth most likely is flat.
Right.
This guy brings...
Right, I don't want to hear why someone gives me their opinion on why Earth's most likely. This isn't a probability discussion. There's not a likelihood of Earth being flat. It's measured flat. For everyone. Doesn't matter if you've got a globe belief. You still measure it flat. That's not ambiguous. That's not a balance of probability. It is certainly not my belief.
Brings up a totally different situation. He says...
To make us feel that way. We're all told. Yeah, who prints those books? Do you know who prints
So he goes on to say, Maxwell's father
prints our books.
Prints our books. No, wait.
And that means that it's flat. No, it means that they're lying to you about what's in those books.
But he starts going on to
What I do is
saying cities across our whole country.
There's an echo.
You can't send that to Mike to play?
No. I think it'd be better off my phone with nobody able to hear it, playing it straight down. But who recommended this?
There was a guy called Measured Flat. I really don't know who that is, but he was in the VC on Friday, and he asked me to share this.
As a videographer, this irritates me. It irks me. Why you can get away with yelling down your mic, going out of focus, holding a mic that's clearly got a mic stand, distorting it, having your guests distorted, talking about a video that no one can hear, playing it through your phone down the mic. 500,000 subscribers. No, 300,000. It just irks me. The amount of work I put in.
Yeah.
I'll just play this video down the phone for you, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be all right, won't it?
No, and you know what?
By the way, you're watching a video. How would this guy feel if I played his video, this video, down my phone?